Hello everybody, and we are starting off the episode today continuing where we left off with the Easy Demonheim Achievement Diary. Now, this was our first task, which required us to get some skills prior. We haven't really had a task that's needed any skill recs really. It wasn't that much of a grind. I decided to go and get the 7 smithing rec as I previously got the protein bars from the treasure hunter. And that was honestly an absolute treat. I knew that getting the materials would become helpful and was something that I wanted to do long term. So I'm glad I actually went ahead, got those from treasure hunter, and now whenever I need these low level recs, super easy for me to do. I just bash them out with the rewards from treasure hunter. So that's great. Then once we were done with our 7 smithing rec, which took no time at all, we had to get started on the divination rec, which, if I'm honest, I kind of got carried away with, and I may or may not have completed another task that's later on. I'm not actually sure if it's in a later task or not, but I feel like it might be. I think I completed the tutorial for divination, which did put me a little bit over the 10 divination, but I just got carried away. It wasn't my proudest moment. We all make mistakes. Forgive me, for I have sinned. But honestly, I just enjoyed the tutorial. There, I said it. I'm a freak. But I got the 10 division rec and started my grind in Demonheim. So what you've got going on in the background is just the clips of me getting some of the achievements, some of the novel ones, like just entering Demonheim, which once again, I'm gonna say it. I know you're fed up, but I'm gonna say it. Beautiful. Just this whole game is gorgeous. I love it. And I know a lot of people don't think that, but like for me, this art style is the sort of stuff that I really, really like. I don't really have too much to commentate over what I'm doing. I'm just completing the easy task list. It was all very basic stuff that wasn't particularly hard. When I got into the arena, a lot of it was just very menial stuff. Although one of the things you do have to do for the Easy Demonheim Achievement Diary is you need to complete one of these things called a Fremenic Saga. Now, you complete these by talking to an NPC called Skoldrun, who's just like outside mingling around in all the tents and stuff. But these are really cool. This is really unique. It's like a game mode in itself. You play like a little story. You control 3 characters individually, which is kind of cool. They all have their benefits, like the mage does all of the like magic shit. The knight guy is basically just a tank, and the ranged guy is good at ranging stuff. It doesn't sound that in-depth, and it wasn't that in-depth, but it was cool. It was something different. It was like a game inside of a game. So what you're seeing is just a little bit of that. You do a couple of puzzles, you kill a couple of things, but you get through it. You get an XP reward at the end, which was nice. And yeah, that was one of the cooler tasks in the diary. We then next had to go and do a sinkhole. Now, I had no idea what a sinkhole was. I've heard people do them. They're like a daily thing, I think. Which meant we had to get Canifis, so I had to go and kill the ghoul to enter Canifis. So much nicer than OSRS. I didn't have to do Priest in Peril, which was mwah, beautiful. We just demolished the ghoul. I use the word demolish lightly. It took me like 20 minutes. What you're seeing is a nice short version of that. And we went and got the lodestone, as that's where the next sinkhole was. It was in Canifis, so that's why we had to get it. And then I just waited. Now, doing the sinkhole was like a unique experience for me. I didn't know what I was doing. I just kind of ran about and roughly followed what it is that I had to do. I think, to be honest, I nailed it. I didn't do too bad. I didn't come last, which is the only thing that matters. I came 4th, which is not last. God, I'm good. And I tried using one of these card things, and I actually got this like unique piece, and then some guy used another card thing and stole it from me, so I was a little bit upset about that. But either way, we did the achievement, and that was kind of all I wanted. And then finally, to finish it up, I had to do a lot of stuff with someone else, so someone who I was streaming with. Big shout outs to this guy. He came and helped me. I fed him some food. We completed a floor. And then at that point, I had only one task left, and I had kind of hunted for ages to get this. It was the divination one. Trying to find a room with the low-level orb thingies in was, honestly, it took me days, weeks, years. But finally, it was found. Oh my god. my god, could it be? Oh, I'm about to die. I was so zoned out. But I have been looking for these tier 2 energy. I've needed this for so long. I'm gonna harvest you and you're gonna be beautiful. God, look at how pretty it is. You glorious bastard. So, this should work. Oh, there it is. Oh my god. It's beautiful. Oh, that took so long. And there it is. We are completed with the Easy Demonheim Achievement Diary. Now, one thing you will notice is that this whole thing looks different. They've actually released a whole website for this, and this is super smooth, super clean. Honestly, it's really nice. Now, I imported my sheet from the Excel, the Google Docs spreadsheet that they had before, so most of it should be ticked off. However, I've noticed that our progression is lower. So I think if I end up getting a task that I've already completed and it just didn't import correctly, then I will just obviously complete the task and we'll just skip over that one. But this new website's really clean and really nice. On that note, let's go and complete our task because I am done with Demonheim. Complete. So that is 5 out of 93. We are 5% of the way, which feels hella good. And I'm rank 105. So let's generate our next task. Yeah, and this website is so quick. That instant loaded. And there's this nice wiki button here, which will take me to the webpage that I need. So we've got to loot all of the abandoned chests in the Star Lodge. I don't know what this is. Apparently we need an archaeology level of 20. So I'm going to have a little Google and we'll get to it. It looks like we're going to need an archaeology level of 20 like it said. So I'm going to go head off and do that. However, it is a new day for me. So let's open up some cases. Oh my god. Straight in with the red. So I just had to check that I didn't have this because on the other account that I've been playing, I actually got the Mask of Dust. So I just had to check it wasn't this account that had that. Either way, we're going to get the Mask of Dust because it's cool. And the next one is a plain old white. Unfortunately, these fallen stars cannot go in archaeology because it's a new skill and I believe it takes like 6 months. And because at the moment I am not going for any other skill, I think I'm going to put it all in farming as that's sort of an overtime skill. And I think that's where it makes the most sense. So we'll whack them both in farming. I mean, it's not much XP anyway. And we got a cool Mask of Dust, which we can't even wear. But if we ever can, that'll be cool. And here we are. I had the little talk with the guy. And I believe I pretty much just get digging for gosh knows how long, however long. And I'll come back when I see anything cool, I guess. When I get my first excavation piece. Whilst I'm just chipping away here, I thought I would quickly talk about the post-com and live commentary part of this. I think I'm going to do most of my clips live com from now. The reason why these episodes are so far apart, like almost a week between each episode, is because it might not look like it, but I do so much editing. I have to sit through like hours of clips to find parts and then voice over them. And it's a lot of work. Whereas if I follow this boy, I get a speed boost or something. But whereas if I do the live commentary, then I only have to edit out like tiny little parts, and I don't have to sift through hours of content to find the parts that work. So I'm really happy about that, and I think that's what I'm going to do in the future. And also, obviously, you get live reactions, and when I make dumb mistakes, you'll probably see them more. So that's cool. Before you say it, yes, I got my soil box. Right, so I deposited all my material in the storage container. Maybe that's a good thing. And then Right, it took me a second to work it out, but basically, if I inspect it, I can see everything I need. Now, obviously, the workbench is right there, but I don't have enough of this iron or this Zerosian insignias, even. So, I think if I look in my material storage container, that's what I've got, and I think my soil box with all the soil in is where I'll find more materials, as well as mining this stuff here to get more materials, which I can't. So I guess I'm just going to go back to doing this until I get enough materials, or until my soil box fills up, and then I will go and sieve the soil and maybe get more materials. I think that's how this works. So it looks like I've got enough materials. Now I wonder if I can take them straight out of the material storage. It looks like I can. Sweet. Easy restore. Big XP. I'm very happy with that. That's my first piece, which is kind of cool. And now I think I go give it to someone. So I can give it to Soran, who's in Varrock, or I can give it to Volusia, who is at the Archaeology Guild. I'm probably going to do the guild, just to get it out the way, maybe? I'm not really sure what's better. Any ideas, let me know. I'm probably not going to do it right now. Either way, let's go speak to good old Mattiok to get our better Mattock. And there's my new Iron Mattock 2500. Boom. And its tool belt. Let's go. We making upgrades. Also, whilst I'm here, I might as well give my new dagger to this Volusia girl, as I believe she wants it. Can I use it on her? No. Ah, right. So I just view collections, and I contribute all, and there we go. I get 206 chronotes, which is just a currency form. So that's cool. Let's go dig up those material places. Ooh, nice. I got something new. So let's see what we need to do that. We've got all the materials for it, so let's go craft this one and see if it gives us more XP or anything like that. Now that does not look like a crossbow, but we'll go with it. That's nice. 14 archaeology, only 6 levels left. And can I do this one as well? We need more stuff. I expected that. Sweet. That feels good. Back to digging. So I've got the level to do this, and I'm not sure if I should or not, if it's like a special task or something later. But like I said, I'm always going to be a little bit fluid with the rules, and yeah, so I'm going to just do it. I'm going to clear this debris and at least just unlock what's behind it. Boom. And level 16. Nice. And there we go. We've cleared it. And I guess I just open up the entrance. Okay, I'll go talk to people. Okay, so I've got given a damaged seal. I don't have enough iron to do it. However, I have a full soil box in this, so I'm going to go do that. Okay, this time I feel like I got a bit more stuff, so that's nice. I've got enough to restore the Centurion seal, so I'm going to do that and see if it unlocks sort of more of the story, I guess, or whether this is just a piece that I sell, like a normal piece. And whilst I'm here, actually, I can totally sell this light crossbow to her and finish all that up. And there's that contributed to her. I get some more chronotes, and that's actually quite a nice little thing, as well as level 18. So now I give this one to the person in Varrock, and if I get another crossbow, I give that one to the person in Varrock. I'm not really sure what I do with any extras, so if you know, do let me know. So I think this literally just lets me go through, which is cool. I hold the seal up to the wall, and I can now get through. Nice. That's cool. This is like a whole new area, and it gives me enough XP perfectly to level 20. I knew that would happen. I calculated it. I'm a genius. So I guess we can't even look through here because we gotta go complete our task. And so I just had to speak to that guy, watch a little cutscene, and I think I go down this lift. And now I have to search these Star Lodge storages. And there we're done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the big finale, number 6, achievement complete. Let's look at that task sheet, baby. And so, we complete the task of this probably quite long episode. Jobs are good. We are 6.4%. I'm very happy with this episode. I got so much done. Let's generate our task ready for next episode. But however, this is going to be the end of this one. I don't know what this is. We're going to look at it next episode. So wish me luck. Thank you guys for watching. I do hope you enjoyed. You've been smashing the support lately, and I really appreciate that. I'm getting a lot more views and comments. Comments are really cool. I'm getting so many comments, and I love it. Lots of likes, and I just can't thank you all enough. So thank you. Please do subscribe if you're new, and like the video if you haven't.